time.
Harold, is the coffee all right?
Mm-mm.
You mean it's as bad as yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
No improvement at all?
Mm-mm.
Harold, don't just shake your head. You've got to tell me what's wrong with the coffee.
Mm-mm.
Harold, don't just shake your head.
Mm-mm.
Harold.
Mm-hmm.
Harold.
Mm-hmm.
Tastes good as fresh perked, instant Folgers.
Bad taste.
Now what am I gonna do?
I'm hungry. Take it from Carinkles. That's me. The best breakfast under the big top is post-sugar rice Carinkles. So crinkly, so delicious,
Bad taste.
so different. Each grain of rice in sugar rice Carinkles is carincled with honey and sugar. It's so good, I carinkle every time I eat it. Yet, no matter what other rice cereal you've ever tried, you'll love post-sugar rice Carinkles best of all. Honey and sugar make it different. A circus of fun to eat, so you bring on down the store for post-sugar rice Carinkles, the greatest cereal treat on earth.
Mr. Projectionist, stop the show. Here's great news you ought to know. We've just got a shipment of taste-thrilled treats, all tip-top quality and delicious eats. There are hot dogs and popcorn and candy galore. There's soft drinks and coffee and a whole lot more. So direct your steps to our refreshment stand to enjoy the finest snacks in all the land.
Bad taste.
10, 9, 8, 7 minutes to go.
Hi, I'm Chili Dilly, the personality pickle. Packed in a jar for the freshest flavor. Served cold in a sack for you to savor. So dainty to eat, no muss, no fuss. An ideal snack for all of us. Crisp, tender, and tasty with a bit of spice. Buy one now. Taste how nice. Snack bar clerks will...
Chili Daily. Well done. We're back. We got some more Life is Strange to play. I want to get a little bit further through it. I'm unable to stream for like an hour, but we're going to do it anyway because I'm obsessive like that. So, I'm loading the game up now. We'll hop into it as quick as possible. Let's smash that like button. Remember to ding that bell, and let's get into the bloody game, alright? I don't know what happened there. It was Pete. Why is my notifications not working properly? Pete, how you doing? I'm blaming Assad. For some reason, the notifications ain't working properly. Don't know why. But how you doing? I still find it so weird. There must be something being patched in with this whole no music on the start screen. It doesn't feel like proper Life is Strange without starting music. No, you're crestfallen. Well, I'm crestfallen. Nice to meet you. Let's start again. See, it's got a thing at the bottom saying, if your game breaks at episode 2. I think it's all the lighting from the Christmas lights that break it, is my guess. What a jerk. This way. What? Somebody patch this game. Oh. Take a photo. Uh. Oh. 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 What a beautiful photograph. Whenever I look at it, it makes me laugh. How's your day been, Pete? Have you gone nude sunbathing yet? Gosh. Noise. I'm going to go to... Oh. So something has changed in this timeline. Left the door open. Let's break in and enter. Smash the window anyway. Yeah, I'm going to the Doctor Who exhibit in just over an hour, so streaming only for an hour. I fucking knew it. I knew there was going to be a place to shift here. We're going to do the whole thing of like, in this universe, there's nothing here, but in the other universe, there's a dead body. The second I entered the room, I knew that was going to be the puzzle. I think that's from a Assad's book. I'm bullying Assad when he's not even here. Go Reggie. I'm guessing this is poetry? I saw him before he saw me. He was standing at the top of the couch, and Abraxas. What is this? What the hell class is this? This is shit. I got an A minus. I saw him at the top of the couch in Abraxas' house living room, yelling a monologue, and he had a golden crown and his dark hair. You want to face him like he's really a king, and in that moment I thought, I'm so fucked. Way to get on a high note. This is your best writing of the semester. You excel at noticing small details, and I can easily picture the man you're writing about. You are under a word count by 500 words, though. How the fuck did they get him? I marked people's work in university. And I would have failed somebody for this shit. That's fucking abysmal. I don't think he'd ask me to be his TA for astronomy 101. I mean, I've never taken an astronomy class in my life. And he said, I asked you because you can do anything, Diamond. I've never seen you messed up. At first I thought, that's not true. Then I thought, wait. If he believes I can do anything, maybe I really can. Diamond, this is a very good mediation of confidence. You compellingly trace the history of your relationship with your own worth. That said, you still write about yourself with some hesitation. Something I don't hear when you speak in class. Ask yourself why that is, and keep writing. We don't know when the first adoption happened. That's because humans have been caring for each other's children since the beginning of recorded history. The word adoption comes to us from the Latin, which means to take by choice. I get that's an intro paper, but it's like the class literally like writing the introductory paragraph to something. It's still shit. C minus, see me after class. This is a well-researched piece about social practices of adoption. Good job citing your sources. Okay, so there must be something missing. We just don't have the full picture. Yeah, fucking luringly read is great. That's amazing. Sorry. Just clearing up a bunch of notifications. Hey, I don't even know how to say that name. Latif? There's no good way to say this, but Yasmin put me on unpaid leave, pending a disciplinary meeting. I'm not supposed to talk about the details, but if you hear any rumors, please know I would never do this. I'm not stupid or desperate. I don't know how long I'll be gone, so can you water my plants? Some of these little guys have been throwing for years now. I'm not letting the cow down to kill them. Oh, you drink, Gwen. Sinister reasons. Drown the puppy. I'll let this answer the question. Penis. Come on, George. Boo-doo, 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 boo-doo. I don't know why the volume was so low. I literally don't know why the volume was so low. I just checked, and yeah, you're right. The volume was low. It's been low this whole time, and I don't know why. I don't know how that happened, but it's back up now. Hi, Clostro. Hi, Assad. Hi, Roy. Hey, Chris, is that you? Did my younger brother take over? Well, I haven't spoken to my younger brother since 2020, I think. And generally, if anything, I feel like I look older. Like, I know sort of like being baby face being made me look younger, but I can sort of see the wrinkle marks, the stress marks a lot more. So I'm like, I look a lot older without the beard. I just feel like I look a lot older.
Dr. Hunter, this is David from Intro to Nonfiction. I saw the notice in the lecture hall that your classes are going to be canceled for the rest of the semester, and I just wanted to check up and see if you're all right.
What about my grade?
I'm sure you're fine, but I don't know. We're all kind of worried. Okay, bye.
Bye. How's everyone doing? I'm only gonna be streaming for about an hour. I've got to go out and do things. You hate to see what you look like if you got rid of the beard? Do it. Join me in solidarity. Join me in solidarity, Roy. Let's all shave our beards off. You too, Assad. Ooh, who does things? Idiots, I guess. Pete and I are going to go for a walk together in the sun and hold hands. Yeah, I was just saying before, like I was looking at the grades for these things, and they were terrible. I mean, the grades were good, but the work was terrible.
Dr. Hunter, by now, I'm sure you've checked your mailbox, and the contents enclosed therein. Please understand, this
Who talks like that?
from one working woman to another. I don't want to hear excuses or lies. I'll have to ask you to leave campus until we can get this whole thing sorted out. Good day.
Yeah. Enjoy. Is there anything we're missing? We've looked at the emails. We haven't looked at the mug.
Almost a full cup of coffee.
Hooters, that's Assad's favorite chicken restaurant. Assad loves the chicken at Hooters. Particularly the breasts.
Gwen's wife. Claudia, I think. I met her at a faculty event last month. Gwen fucking adores her.
That's such a cringy photo. I hate everything about that. I love... I've only just noticed it this time. Oh. But Billy looks like he's trying to win the game of scissoring there. Like he's so aggressively doing. He's like, I've got to win this. The philodendrons are growing in the kitchen, and the alga ornaments in the living room. And I'm at work worried sick about them. My little plant, Mum. Nurturing is part of your thing, Gwen. Nature heals. I realized that in the Aroshira forest with my father in Chile. That's why I allude to it so predominantly my work. This guy's done it. He's a murderer. Lock him up right now.
If Safi was an undergrad, this reading must have been at least, what, 4 years ago?
Oh, what are the plants?
Drink up, buddy.
A carryover from the first game?
This thing looks older than Caledon.
That looks like a modern record player. He was looking very Victorian today.
It's like a bumper sticker evolved into a bookend.
Live fast, eat ass. I like that.
Aren't you supposed to have pecs?
Don't need them. That's why they call me
Double A. All abs. Oh, eating ass.
Fiction, non-fiction, poetry, plays.
Yeah, we're
bunch of
going
scenes.
in an hour.
Is there anything Gwen
hour.
doesn't read?
You know I live, like, close enough to town where I can spit on the location I need to be.
Gwen seemed very focused on that book I boosted for her.
Oops. Hour of power. a little bit doxed, but not enough for me to give a shit.
Between Gwen and me, I bet we've road tripped.
No, we are still going to sit location. Crunchy's in the group chat where we're talking about going out today.
Caked up Mothman, goated with the sauce.
God, I hate how young people talk.
God, why didn't I trade travel stories with Gwen before all this?
Why didn't you? That question's gonna keep me up all night. Aha, that's the book. Girls with Sharp Edges. Great name.
So Gwen is asking questions about Safi's death.
Hey, did you see Safi at your poetry group on Friday night? Or at all over the weekend? Exactly. I am. Praise Jeebus, praise him lots. Praise him all day long. Did you see Safi at your poetry group on Friday night or at all over the weekend? If so, did she seem off? Did she mention getting any news? Leave your answers in this book and I will return it to the library. I don't want anyone to know I'm asking questions. Thanks, I'll owe you forever. Dr. Grace, happy person. Gwen, it's not Grace, it's Gwen. Hey Beetle, hope you're doing well, good to see you. Saw Safi at Poetry on Friday, hanging for coffee on Sun. She seemed fine, seemed happy. Didn't mention any news. Not that I heard at least. Is everything okay? This is all kind of freaking me out. Chris is going to do illegal gardening. I'm going to garden Clostro's house without him knowing.
Why would Safi have started acting off on Friday? Something must have happened. These emails are from way back. Like, before Safi knew she wanted to be a poet.
Well, if you got a spider problem, I know just the person to send. Crunchy does fantastically with spiders. They love them. They raise them. They teach them tricks. I burn up entering. I've gone to lots of churches. Churches. I went to Oxford University's church, even. So, la-di-da. Both Crunchy and Clostro. I don't know if Clostro you're arachnophobic, but I know you tried to burn our house down when we had a spider in it. I remember that. Crunchy definitely is arachnophobic. Dr. Hunter, thank you again for letting me turn in a memoir piece in verse. I'm really into poetry this semester. I might make it my creative writing focus. I have a question though. What does the note, your voice doesn't seem like your own mean? Happy to explain. Your memoir and verse is technically very impressive. Most people sound like broken records when they write. Villanelles. I don't remember the balcony. I remember you getting a deodorant, spray can, and lighter, and burning a hole in, like, not a hole, but like burning the balcony door. I remember that. But your voice feels less like you and more like you're imitating classic poets. Ask yourself, how can you inhabit your own words more comfortably? I see. I'll try my best. Gwen, thanks for being willing to read this. I dare write down what I felt or I'd fucking explode. Do you think there's anything here? Is it weird that I'm already writing about her? The willows are weeping, the fruit is rotting. From the branch I saw her, glowing, and I saw her. Go out, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm no longer anything else. So, Safi lost someone? Hey Safi, never feeling weird for wanting to write about pain, or whatever that is clogging the pipes of your mind. This poem is raw and honest. I can tell. My advice is to be more specific and personal with that last line. What does it mean for you to no longer feel anything else?
I knew Gwen mentored Safi, but
5 stream streak. Let's go.
This involved.
Oh, I was just about to. Damn it. We were going streaking. Possible homes for Safi's manuscripts: Star Shower Books, Thicket Publishing, Present Leaf Press. Currently seeking full manuscripts, Early Career Poets. Reminder, Safi's agent with Maria at PLP. Arclight Literary, Vermilion Press. So it seemed like Gwen...
Why would Safi have started acting off on Friday? Something must have happened.
Seems like Gwen actually gave a shit about Safi.
That must have been some call with Maria on Friday. Gwen even planned out a time to follow up.
Stupid fucking cool with Maria. How do we find out what she talked to her about?
Alright, Hacker Max.
Oh.
Let's go. Search. Sent. To Maria.
Oh, hacker.
Enter.
That's Lead Skills,
Wait,
Mr. Robots.
This is Safi's publisher. Gwen got Safi's book canceled?
Hey Gwen, thanks for taking the time to talk to me last week. I discussed the concerns you raised with my senior editor over the weekend, and he agrees there's sufficient to merit action. We began the process of pulling Safia's project, All the Daughters we don't want to talk about. I know this outcome isn't exactly what I know this isn't an outcome any of us exactly wanted, but I appreciate your insights on the matter. I'm not at liberty to say, but yes. No. Pete's lurking in the chat somewhere. I think he went for a wander today, which is nice. I'm not doing any. I'm kind of annoyed at myself for not doing any wanders this weekend because the weather is nice and I don't think I'm going to be going for a wander. So I am slightly bummed out I'm not doing that because I do need to take care of my health a little bit more. But I guess wandering around exhibits slightly counts? Question mark. I'll do work with you again soon. Hi Maria, just reaching out to follow up the conversation on Friday. I know I dropped a bit of a bomb on you, but have you had a chance to discuss my concerns with your senior? I appreciate any update you're able to provide. Thanks a ton, Dr. Gwen Hunter.
These emails are from way back. Like, before Safi knew she wanted to be a poet.
I changed it. Thank you again for letting me turn in my memoir piece. I'm ready into poetry this semester. Am I making my creative writing focus? I have a question though. Why is your... Yeah, so we've already seen that. Yeah, we've seen all of that once. I'm wondering if, because of the whole not my voice thing, Safi stuff's
I
plagiarized.
thought Gwen helped Safi set this all up in the first place. Why would she? No, this all has to add up. Somehow.
Running around with Exhibit, he's gonna pimp my ride. I heard you like a car, so we put a car inside your car. We're gonna go to the other timeline to leave. Because Gwen's not actually allowed to use the office in that timeline. It's probably a bit safer.
Lucas tends to work over by the cafe.
Nothing else here? I hope the one thing they do patch out of this is Max continuously reminding you of what you need to do. It's a torch too much. Diamond outdid herself with this piece. That's what I'm saying. How can I get this? There we go. Appreciate it, Max. Worked my ass off on it. This explains why you wanted my old rotary phone from the attic. It's really impressive. Digging the retrofuturist angle you took. I can speak. I'm not drunk. There's that knob cheese.
We want to thank you for all your hard work.
You're welcome. I did it.
You're the one who steps up and gets things done around here.
Me. You're welcome. I'm
you
welcome.
Keep your word. You deliver what you promise, and then
I
you
try
go
to.
the extra mile.
That too.
You're doing a great job. A
Great job.
If anyone asks, we'll tell them. A great job.
Shut your fucking mouth. That was chaotic. I love it. Oh, there's another reverse time point. I think, well, there was. Oh, there he is. They all look the same. They're all hipsters with beards.
Jeez, Lucas looks exhausted.
It's hard to tell them apart.
I've got questions.
Max.
That wasn't secretive and sinister. Jesus, fuck. Could you make it like less obvious?
Sorry. Busy. Need something?
Actually,
Catherine. I've been waiting for an hour.
That was the most sus thing I've ever seen. That's what kids say, right?
Robbie
Sus.
Oh, sure. I'm only the boy's father. Who fucking cares, right? How can you say...
Whoa. Adds a whole new meaning to nuclear family.
Why didn't he take the briefcase?
If Lucas has it out for Safi, there might be something incriminating in that case.
Like, it makes more sense to take the briefcase and leave the key behind.
Is that an email? Dated December 5th. That's when Safi's car was vandalized. I need to get in that briefcase. His notes are great. No wonder his classes are always full.
Yeah, he's better than bloody what's-her-face, Gwen.
His notes are great. No wonder his classes are always full.
That's ludicrous. Yes,
Ludicrous.
I was a shitty father in the past, but I
Exhibit ludicrous. Still kicking off. Gosh, my phone is just not stopping today.
Going to the Nationals. Your grandfather would have been... Robbie, I got a split. Uh-huh. I love you too, buddy.
Weird. This
Yup.
Lucas seems to be
Bet.
on great terms with his family.
Hey. Bye.
Lucas.
Lucas.
Max. It's been a hard day.
That's not a bad one, Beetle. I actually like that one.
Feeling?
I'm feeling
I appreciate that
a
one.
lot of stuff. All tangled together. It's hard to parse.
It's still not good as your Spider
When my
one,
dad
but
passed,
that's decent.
well, grief is an easy country to get lost in.
No matter how many times you visit.
Gosh, we're the real poets. Fuck Safi.
That's a lot of books.
A lot of my book. Signed copies for the Burlington Book Expo.
Loser.
They invited me to deliver the keynote this year. Have you seen
At
the
least not
stand
yet,
they
Beetle.
put up of me?
can't
It's
say
so
I have.
creepy, that Sandy.
Huh. Yeah, I might have to
It's even more creepy than that one.
reposition it then. The standards for the expo have really declined over the years. We've had a lot of mediocre
Yikes,
visitors.
this dude can talk.
It's a shame.
How am I
But
gonna
even
get that
after
key?
years and years and years, people still love the characters.
Oh, crap. I forgot. What time is it? I have to go give something to Moses, before his class. Good luck with the book expo.
I have no idea what that was, but you're welcome.
Hey, Rati. Done any more work on that proposal yet?
Find a way to distract him. We're going to burn his...
Because I was just thinking about back.
Why is there a time rip thing here as well? There's two of them right next to each other. Is that going to be patched out?
Hey, Rati.
Is that necessary?
Done any more work on that proposal yet?
It's funny you say that, because I was just thinking about backburnering it.
Huh. I bet Lucas would really hate if something happened to this.
Yeah, that's my
Now,
thinking.
what can I use to do some permanent damage?
Pour coffee on it. There we go. I assumed it was going to be a mark.
Dare I channel my inner Chloe?
Hey, Before the Storm reference.
Now, how exactly do I want to get under Lucas's skin?
Draw a beard on it. Oh, crap.
The classics are classics for a reason.
He did draw a mustache on him.
Who would do a thing like this? Someone should tell Lucas right away.
I was thinking that as well, but obviously, again, that doesn't particularly work when he has a beard.
She returns. I take it you've delivered your something to Moses?
My something? Right.
Right, my something. This was only 2 seconds ago
Yep,
you had that
something
lie.
delivered. So, not to be the bearer of bad news, but somebody drew horns and a tail on your book expo standee.
That looks like he's doing a long poop.
Are you serious? I just put that... Come on!
Some people just have no respect for other people's property.
Come on, stupid marker.
Now we switch timelines. And I'm keeping it on... Well, that's a bug. I like that. Oh gosh, how are we ever going to get into this briefcase?
Time to reveal your juicy secrets.
Oh, this is going to be really tricky, guys. Don't know how we're going to fix this one. Unlock. Maybe try moving the briefcase away. You know, out of his line of sight.
Lucas's famous book.
Oh, it's...
So that explains the
skull?
cow skull and the snapping turtle. But does that mean he's the one who smashed Sophie's windshield? Lucas was with his agent last night, not the snapping turtle. He couldn't have vandalized Sophie's car. So, who did?
Lucas, whether the Burlington Book Expo is small potatoes or not, you're a dinosaur. It's been ages since your first book. You need as much publicity as you can get. Let's meet up tonight and talk strategy. Hall of Fame Tavern at 8 p.m. I've circled where you can park so you don't get a ticket again. Underpage, author, wrangler, Samuel, park here.
No point in looking through Lucas's stuff now. Satisfying though it is.
Oh, he's
Lucas was in AA? Good for him.
an alcoholic.
Guess this Lucas didn't get a chance to put this up yet. So this is how the literati spend their free time.
What about the email that suddenly disappeared?
Sophie?
Oh. So, what the hell did Safi do? Application for temporary restraining order. Protected person, Lucas Colmenero. Protected person's minor, children. Roberto Colmenero Jr. Restrained persons, Safia Elowen Fayed. Relationships with parties, colleagues. On more than one occasion, the restrained person purposefully did one or more of the following to the protected person and the protected person's minor, child, rent. Followed, monitored, surveilled, threatened or made threats, interfered with property. Said this is true.
Is Lucas really trying to file a restraining order against Sophie? Does she know about this? I'd better show her.
Max? What are you...
Lucas, this isn't...
You can't tell her.
What?
You can't send Sophie that photo.
I figure she's gonna know about it.
Please.
I don't know if you can surprise somebody with a restraining order.
Hey to W, Francine.
This is what he said to
Can I
Safi.
ask you a question? Sure, anything. Why don't you go back to your own house and stop bothering us?
Boom. Boom. Thanks for the question, Double D.
My ex-wife, she called last night, mad as hell, because Robbie, our son, was repeating back to her
did he have an affair?
things I supposedly told him. But I never... I mean, I could never... The shit Robbie says I told him, it makes me sick to think about.
Was Robbie lying?
Maybe he was making it up? Acting out for attention.
No. No. Even if Robbie was the type, this shit, I mean, where would a kid even get ideas like that? He told her I said he was the reason for the divorce. And somehow that was the least fucked up thing I'm purported to have said.
This still doesn't explain the restraining order.
I wasn't even there that night, Max. But someone said those things to my son.
And you think it was Sophie?
Listen. Sophie once threatened to turn Robbie against me. I know she's capable of it.
Yeah.
Wait. Why would Robbie trust Sophie? Does he even know her?
She used to babysit for us, believe it or not.
I don't.
Robbie adored her.
And none of this has anything to do with what happened to Sophie's car?
Something happened to her car?
Never mind. Forget it.
Look. I know she's your friend. I know you have no reason to believe me over her, but just give me a chance.
I don't
to
understand.
get this shit in order first.
Damn.
Without her interfering. I just want to make sure my boy never has to hear anything like that again.
This could all be a lie. One big smear campaign against Sophie. But, oh, what if it's not?
I think he's being legit.
Okay, I deleted it. This is between you and her. None of my beeswax.
Thank you. If I
I
can't
know he's
find
meant
any
to be
evidence to back this up,
a shithead.
I don't even know. At least I have time to look.
But hey, That at least felt
I
legitimate.
think I've wrung all I can out of Lucas today.
Oh.
Hope Ven's back at his desk now. I still have questions for that guy.
I only just picked up on the fact that, yeah, this is a subtle reference to the concept of the game. I'm not very good at subtlety, as you can imagine. True, but we still can use it against him. You mean if I click delete, it's not gone? Oh god, I gotta clear my recycling bin quick.
Let's see if I can't make this
Mama, can you hear me okay? No, I'm just turning in some end of semester paperwork. Final grades.
I was wondering, I was like,
101 students.
is it them talking?
And since I'm
I really hope that's just coffee.
Someone peed on the floor. I imagine they did. I imagine it's one of those things where you just don't really care about it.
Vin's probably back at his desk by now.
Like, for all intents and purposes, it's like, it's deleted. Why did we... Oh, the mustache.
And not even a thank you? Rude.
I just sort of remove us. Like, am I going to steal the statue?
Dignity restored.
This is going to be a thing at the end of the episode, isn't it? Removed all mustaches from statues.
I want to be a bust. How does one become a bust?
Good question. How does one become a bust, chat? Anyone know? Oops.
You know,
One sec.
Gretch,
Shush.
I think Vin might be giving us the runaround.
Pretty bust.
I want to be a pretty buzz. How does one become?
Why didn't that... That bugged out. On like the scene when nothing's being shown. My OBS is playing up. 2 seconds. Shit. Why are you playing up OBS? OBS is crashing. So I don't know if I'm still live. Two seconds. Everything's like crashed. Oh, fuck's sakes. I've got my phone open so I can see that I'm still live, but OBS on my screen is got spinning wheel of doom on it. Who's this what now?
And as for you,
There we go.
sure you're a jerk. Hey, I've only been here a few minutes. What's going on?
I have no idea what happened there. Apologies. Everything's loading up. OBS really didn't like whatever just happened.
I want to be a bust.
I was looking at this for some
How does one
reason.
become a bust?
Hold on. It's all one word. It fucked up. They broke it. I was only just trying to point that out.
Back to normal. The undergrads are restless.
Is there anything we're missing? Assume we... I get it. I get it. Bust. Yeah, no, I saw your message, Beetle, but I was trying to deal with the crash.
I'll bet some folks on the other side could use that.
I don't know who we're meant to give that to.
This must belong to someone flashy, and forgetful, and cold.
Is that, the annoying girl?
Vin knows too much about what happened with Sophie's car. Time to see.
Alright, we'll talk to Vin.
Guess Vin found his phone. Hey, you found it. Kudos.
Max.
Sorry to startle, just that was good luck finding it so fast.
It's not his.
Right. Yeah. I'm such an idiot. I just left it on my desk.
It's been that kind of day.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna call him out on the phone thing.
Did something happen to your phone while it was lost?
Huh? Oh, no, it's fine. I just can't get it unlocked. Fuck. It's gonna lock if I get it wrong again.
This smells like bullshit. Yeah, this ain't your phone.
I'm not an idiot. What's actually going on here?
It's Diamond's phone?
Why does everybody always think I'm up to something? What's really going on, Max? Is I'm having a dog shit day. I set the code to the year some old fucking magician scientist died. Slipped my mind.
Magician scientist?
Abraxas shit. I must have thought it was cool at the time. Can you just... I don't know. I'm not at my best right now.
Definitely not his phone.
Vin is definitely hiding something. Getting into that cell phone is my best shot at finding out what. Good thing I know another Vin.
That's your choice? I figured the plot would be, or the trick would be to just find the passcode. Find the
This is
scientist.
nice and all, but there's an actual barista just next door.
True. Look at one of the buses and be like, that scientist was pretty magic. You have me for just one more half hour before I need to.
Of course, I know what they're doing. My grief isn't affecting my brain. No.
Those look like they should be in a file folder somewhere. I think we all feel a bit busted sometimes.
You broke it.
Jeez. Somebody robbed an airport lounge.
I don't even know what that is.
If I want... This is nice and all, but there's an actual barista just next door. Pick a card, any card. Or whatever.
Make it look like there's a ghost. We're gonna do it the other way around. And then double exposure it. There's a gigantic ghost behind him. Oh my god. That's scary.
Fucking shit.
Whoa. Chill out.
Max.
What the hell
It's
you
just
hopped up
you.
on?
Huh? What can I do you for?
Ah, you're drunk.
Are you pouring whiskey into your coffee?
Yes.
Any particular reason why?
World is a fuck, etc., etc. Join me.
I
How
don't like
many
this
of those
guy.
do you have?
Ooh, just don't check the recycling.
Oh, that was what
Is
was
this
in the
about
recycling.
Safi. Everything is about Safi nowadays. This isn't about Safi, Max. This is about you and me.
Right.
Come on. Illicit day drinking with your coworkers is sexy. Be sexy.
That sounds like grounds for dismissal. Shit. What do we do? What do we do? We're just gonna keep him making him look like a pervert. I'm just thinking in terms of like, if we're gonna try to get his passcode, do we need to play along a bit? Otherwise, this would be the easy answer, and I'd just be like, no. Fuck it.
Far be it for me to pass up an opportunity to accrue more sexy points.
Measuring sexiness with imaginary points. Not sexy.
-5 sexy points to me then. Shouldn't we be hanging out on the train tracks? That's where all the kids drank in high school.
You're from the Pacific Northwest, aren't you?
Specific?
What's that like?
We'll talk about you instead.
Not worth talking about. What about you? Where did you drink?
At the risk of ruining my rakish reputation, gotta admit, wasn't much of a drinker till I landed here.
You came to Caledon for theater, right?
Got it in one. You know your Vin lore. I'm impressed.
Hey, she handled it. I thought she was gonna like cough it back up.
I like you, Max Caulfield. You feel haunted.
What?
Don't worry, it's good.
What a creep.
Haunted people are interesting.
Maybe on TV. In real life, haunted people have to live inside their haunted brains.
Does any of that work on you, chat? I don't know what. Green box. Why is there... It's gonna be just like... Oh. Do you feel haunted? But for some reason, a giant green box appeared. At least on my screen.
Yeah. They do.
At least he has a mixer.
I actually really needed that.
I noticed that did happen on my
Sharing is
on the actual
caring.
thing as well.
Hey, Ben? Can I ask for something kind of weird?
Ooh, I don't do foot stuff.
Damn. Well,
2 seconds. I'm trying to figure out what this is. Why is there a green box? What is this? What is this green box? It's the rewards. Weird. That is weird. And that is very, very blurry. But also very, very zoomed in. Gosh, that is zoomed in. You can see my double chin. Ooh. Ooh. I don't like it. Stop going out of focus. Come on. Sorry. God damn it. Well, that ain't gonna work. I'm gonna deal with that another time. I definitely have a double chin there. Fuck's sake. If you ever need confirmation that I've got ADD, this is it. And I'm willing to be like, yeah, I clearly do. Like, I just accept and move on with life. But yeah, that's like way too close for comfort. That camera's worth shift. Again, particularly if it's showing up the whole double chin. If there was ever a way for me to feel more self-conscious about myself, that was it.
Oh, there goes my Friday night.
Finn does owe me a favor.
True. I don't know if the favor... What, is the favor we're going to call in be like, what's your passcode? I'm going to save that
I
one.
have a question.
We're going to hold on to that one.
Do you know anything about a dead magician scientist?
Jack Parsons, occultist rocket scientist?
He's going to be one of the bus.
Maybe.
What about him?
Nothing, really. I just...
They killed him, you know. Just like JFK.
Oh.
I think you've got a more defined than I do, at least.
Year
Pete.
did that happen?
Hey. Any more questions?
I definitely
and I'll have
have
to charge you.
something going on there. Regardless of whatever, like that's like Jack Ellsworth level of lack of chin. And you can tell it's just like there's obviously some like fat holding it down. Turkey neck, gobble, gobble, gobble. But yeah, that's bad. Ah well. I'm gonna work on trying to reduce that shit. It's just a side profile. If I look at everybody face on from now on, I'll be alright. If I never walk side on, he looks like he's trying to read my mind. Do you think he can? Are you sure he's read mine? Oh, we know Reggie. Holy camera angles.
Right.
Unholy camera angles in this case.
Of course.
Jack Parsons. Surely this place has a book on him somewhere.
I would have figured straight away the puzzle would have been.
I'm going up there with or without you. I have to see it with my own eyes.
See what? You talked to one rent-a-cop. What if I told you about sources?
Are we really doing this? Okay, let's see. Magnetism, cold spots, lack of fauna. Do I have to spell it out?
Ghosts?
You're describing every paranormal phenomenon ever.
True.
2 words.
We found it already.
Okay, Encyclopedia. Do you have a certain occultist rocket scientist for me?
Oops.
What is it?
Okay, no Jack Parsons here.
Damn it. I was like, fuck.
That's 1 word.
That was pro. And yeah, I do second what Beetle says, hopefully. You're
Jack
all good.
Parsons was an
I imagine you are.
active
You've
rocket
been for a walk.
scientist. So maybe he's in here?
That does tend to help a little
Isaac
bit.
Newton. Wrong scientist guy.
Even I can appreciate there's somebody who hates going outside.
Come on.
That's the Crowley. Oh yeah, we looked at a book on witchcraft. There we go.
Pretty sure my Vin's.
Jack Parsons died June 17th, 1952. Do we need to change timelines?
Aw, poor little guy. What happened to you?
Audio screws up.
Gluing it back together.
Is that what I think it is?
My acting award? Why, yes. Yes, it is.
Humble brag much? Yeah, I maybe should go for a walk outdoors today as well. Get some steps in. Lift the spirit. And all those other positive things. And that's but now you make it chicky. What chicky? What kind of chicky? Nuggets? Tenders? The sun? Water?
Not totally sure
Gosh,
how to read
Pete,
these.
you have an accent.
I don't like the look of that tower card.
Depends. I'm very, very, I guess, picky when it comes to buffalo flavor. There used to be really, really, really nice buffalo popcorn chicken you could buy here. I haven't seen it in ages, so I'm guessing it's no longer on sale, but it was the shit, man. I used to demolish that stuff. It was sick. Philly, it's Boston. I was assuming that would be the case. You'd make your own with Franks, because it seems to be what you do when you're in the States. That's water. If you're in Massachusetts, you use water. The Magician, the Queen of Swords, the Tower. A card of resourcefulness, creativity, and power. Manifestation of dreams. A card representing fierce woman, quick wit, and with incoming judgment. A card of shocking change, chaos, and upheaval. I wonder if that's accurate. He doesn't have an acting trophy in this timeline.
A Krampus of your very own.
Give me water.
Looks like Vin takes it black. Wow, Yasmin wiped out her whole
Yeah,
schedule
brother.
for this disciplinary hearing of Gwen's.
I haven't spoke to him in like 4 years, Pete. I've always been curious to do tarot cards. I think tarot cards tend to be really expensive for no real reason. Obviously, I don't believe in them. but I think the artwork's cool, and I think that like it's just sort of fun, and like the sort of ideas behind them are kind of interesting. Like, you know, this card symbolizes a strong change in your future. It's always gonna be the generic shit, like horoscopes. Like, there's gonna be change in the future. You've got something that you regret. Somebody dear to you is doing something. And it's always stuff that's like vague enough. You're like, oh, it's true. Somebody dear to me is doing something. He's making chicken right now. Like, it's always very, very like broad things like that. But again, I think it's a bit more fun. I guess because it interacts with tacit. There's, yeah, the way it's upside down or side on, like it's all different because you have to have things side on. We did it in the 5 dates game where it was just like, do you like to cut this way or this way? Even though that's sort of not proper tarot reading. But I'd like to just do it myself. I'd never want to pay anyone to do it. But I'd have to find some cards that looked nice. Like, let's take a real quick look. And I know that the stream is almost over now. We've got a couple episodes of Tim to watch at some point. He's returned with Worst Hotels. So I'm really, really keen to watch that as a channel. As a chat or whatever. He's doing it in the US. I guess it's because like he couldn't do it in the UK anymore. Because he was just recognizable, so he had to start doing the videos in the US. See, like, you're paying about $75. There are some cheap ones. There's a pack for $15. The problem is, whenever there's something like this, my urge is always to go somewhere in the middle. I'm not buying something that's really, really cheap. It's 75 New Zealand dollars, so half that, so like, what's the math, 37 quid? As I said, whenever there's one of things like this, I'm annoyed. I lost my sunglasses. I finally bought like a nice pair of sunglasses. I often have really, really cheap pairs. In fact, I've got some cheap pairs coming from my clothes shopping. But I finally found like an op shop, like a really high-end pair, but because it was op shop prices or Goodwill prices or what you want to call them, secondhand store prices, they were priced really, really well. I was like, finally I've got like a good pair of sunglasses. And of course I fucking lose them, so I'm gutted. And I don't ever want to pay like 50 quid or $100 for sunglasses. So I'm not going to sort of ever pay to replace them. So that's, I guess, where I'm bummed out. Like, I'm wanting somewhere a bit middle of that. Lunch meeting with Union, Zoom with board, lunch with Safi. Here's meeting with Safi. Meeting with board, financial disciplinary hearing. Ooh, he's in trouble with lots of disciplinary hearing. I'm guessing it's to do with his drinking.
Aw, what a cute little guy.
He's repaired in this world.
This one's not broken. He won a drama award.
He does have
Shocker.
an award in this one. I lied.
Very macabre chic. But I guess that's Ben's brand.
I'll see if I can spot any tarot cards at some
This
point.
is the right code.
Like out in the wild. And if we do, we could do something
Success. I'm
as
sorry,
like a
Vin.
reward.
I know this is a brutal misuse of powers, but
Trade in points and I'll do
I
your tarot
need to
reading
know
for you.
if you had anything to do with this. Food pics, mirror selfie, shirtless mirror
Shock. Well, there is a
selfie.
one called Shocker, which was an old B film. No, that's a Shocker. Shocker's this. No. This is
Safi. There's a lot of Safi in here. I didn't
I don't
get
know.
the impression
I think
they were close.
I'm only imagining you're thinking of Terrifier.
Oh my god.
They were banging.
Wow, that is really close.
And she actually posed for that photo as well, unlike
Who
for the photos
even
of us.
were you, Safi?
Is that the ending? Nope. Once this cutscene's over, we're going to wrap up.
I really thought
I need to
could
go out and
help.
do stuff.
Poke around a little, figure out who has it out for Safi. Bada bing, bada boom. Case solved, right? Why else would my powers come back? Stupid. Now I have more impossible questions than I had to begin with. Lucas filing a restraining order? Vin and Safi sleeping together? Gwen killing Safi's book deal? I have no idea what any of it means.
The problem I have with this is I can't
The
remember
worst
which
part is,
timeline's which.
I can't even talk to you about any of it.
Like, were they sleeping together in both timelines?
I won't be able to save you. Again. Whatever I do, it's going to turn out worse than I could even imagine.
Get the fuck off me! I can't breathe.
Yeah. Be quick about it.
Everyone stay back. Give him some space.
Why are you asking me?
He's having a panic attack or something.
I'm not fucking crazy. I know what I saw up there.
Whoever's actually really, tell everyone to fuck off.
Hey, looky-loos, fuck off already.
Yeah. Whoever's actually really nice today. 16 degrees Celsius.
Can you run and get him some water?
So I'm about to go out, so as soon as this cutscene's over, we're ending stream for today.
You okay, Reggie?
Am I okay? Fuck.
It's kind of weird doing something that's going to be indoors.
Reggie, up where?
The fucking overlook. Yes, I know. I shouldn't have been up there. I'm a fucking idiot.
It's okay. I'm not mad. I just want to know what you were doing up there.
Sounds going weird? Was it just my headphones
Remember
dying?
in your seminar, how you said we should take photos of things that scare us?
Well, A+ for following directions, then. Now, you want to tell me what you saw?
A ghost?
I saw myself. Another me. Walking around, working on the puzzle box, the one that I
Oh,
gave
he's
you
got the powers as well.
earlier.
What did this other you want?
I wasn't gonna fucking talk to him. I fucking
Is that
can't,
sound
Max.
crossing over onto you guys, or was it
anyone what you
just my
saw? Did you tell-
headphones?
Loretta, thank you. Can you take Reggie to the infirmary?
Sure thing, Miss Caulfield.
Yeah, okay, you
I'll
heard
see
it
you
as
later,
well.
yeah?
Just
I'm
make
assuming
sure
a
he's
bug
all
with the
right.
game.
Thanks, Max.
It sounds like almost staticky in the headphones. I was like, is that my headphones dying? Or...
Time to
Well,
go
I was
back
wondering
up
if it's
there.
that, if it was like,
I can handle this.
it was against sort of a
He's
slight
not just
bug
gonna let me by, is he?
of somebody walking past in the snow and like playing the sound thing, sort of crunch, 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 crunch. And that just crossing over and bugging with the game. You know what? We haven't actually looked at the messages in ages. Doesn't look like there's anything there though. It's been years since Chloe passed away, but every Christmas I still laugh when I remember her poking holes in a Christmas for a sneak peek. Really thought they were slick. Like we wouldn't notice all the ravaged wrapping paper. Kids do the darndest things, don't they? She was still doing this into her teens. Memories like these are precious, especially during the holidays. Alright, as I said, we're wrapping up now, so let's see who's online to send a raid to. I'm going to take a quick nosy. Cheers for hanging out. I don't know who we've got online at the moment. Oh, I guess Psycho Fox is probably who we're going to go. They've raided me enough times I feel slightly obligated to return the favor. I'm just taking another quick look. Yeah. I don't see anybody else that I feel obligated to at the moment. Okay. Sorry, I just got a message. I can carry on streaming. Leaving here. So we got... Alright, because we got another... Only probably about another 20 minutes? No, literally, because we've only got about another 20 minutes, we're going to watch an episode of Tim rather than carry on with the game for now. Mostly because the game's just would have saved at this point, and I don't want to do anything and lose a save. But because I've got some extra bonus time, I'm going to find an episode, one of the new episodes of Tim. At least I'm hoping to. That one's 30 minutes long. How long is the other one? That's 20 minutes. So that we're going to do with that one. That's about the right amount of time. We may have to cut it slightly short. But we can live with that. Ads. More ads. You can go to Topor for $41. Let's all go together.
Pretty mixed reviews. Here's some of the worst ones I've seen.
So we got the return of worst hotels.
Feces on the toilet. It was disgusting. Took over an hour and a half to get someone to clean the bathroom. Cleanliness is horrible. We'll not be staying there again. Found bed bugs in our bed while sleeping. Took a video of bed bugs crawling around and caught one in a cup. Took to front desk and was told we were wrong. You're much better off.
I don't know how you can say you're wrong.
This hotel is far
You
and away
brought
the
one
worst
there.
I've stayed in over my 45 years of global travelling. The room was more like a jail cell with no amenities, no coffee, no soap, no desk, no view, no usable internet either. Don't go. This is the worst hotel we've stayed in, and the whole place smelled like weed. Good location.
Pete, what were you doing there?
Hotel. Smells, overpriced, dirty, not worth it. Everything about my room was dirty and or stained, and some stains appeared to be bodily fluids.
Pete, what were you doing there?
Chairs. The furniture was run down and worn out. The picture quality on the TV was also awful. There's also some good reviews for this hotel. I've checked into a standard room. Let's see how good or bad it really is. Gross.
So much jizz.
Windows look like they're disintegrating on the inside a little bit. Someone's been
That's a
biting
big...
the phone. Why
Okay,
would
that's
somebody
weird.
do that?
It's really weird.
It's supposed to be open till 7. They're literally just telling everyone to just get out.
Amazing.
An outside shower, probably not a good idea to come here. Well, there was something there.
I guarantee that thing there is somebody pissed or
So
shat
one of the
there.
main entrances off Las Vegas Boulevard
I bet
is
on it.
no longer in use. just left
one of
this
the
here and
big
just
big
put, like,
problems for
a
casinos
gate up against it. Although, to be
is
fair, it did
that
seem a little bit pointless.
people don't
It
want to
was
leave their
very
spots,
small, this escalator, but
so they'll
they
just piss
left
and
it.
shit on the
I
floor.
think there was a tree there once.
And one of the biggest expenditures for not hotels, for casinos is replacing
I'm sure
carpet.
Merlin used to be up there. From what I can
There's a fun
remember,
fact for you.
When I first came here years ago.
I don't know if it's actually fun.
And other things that have sadly changed. I'm sure this used to be full of water. And again, there was Merlin over there, I think, from what I can remember. Anyway, at least this is working, because it is quite a long walk into the hotel.
Okay, it's actually a really long walk.
And welcome to the Excalibur. Feels like you're going
I was about to take the piss out of him, going, you lazy fuck, everyone else next to you's
To
walking.
be fair, with the hotel's age, the theming still looks pretty good inside.
Fucking Nobbians both taking up spots on either side of the thing, though. Let people pass.
The stained glass windows there and the lights. Carpet's obviously dated now and worn in places. That's to be
There'll be
expected.
areas where they replace it, which will be like in the casino area rather than this area.
Sometimes the check-in queues can be really long, but today my check-in was quite quick. In fact, I was probably in the queue for about 10 minutes at most. So this is a family hotel.
See,
So children are
very,
allowed
very different
in
carpet.
here, but they're not allowed in certain areas, and it's all clearly signposted. Children get to walk around the side, basically. When I used to first come here, this place used to be so busy all the time. And people used to walk around with these big shot glasses. Look at all the dollars. People signing their name and putting it up there after they've had a good time.
There's giant cock and balls there.
That is huge. What's really funny about that place is they go in there and they pretty much rip you to pieces.
Yeah, I
and
thought it was
write
one of those
something
places.
A little bit offensive on a hat and put it on.
Thought I recognised it.
As you go up towards your room, you'll still see some of the knights standing here. Look at that. Amazing, they've stood the test of time. Floor 18. Oh, 27 is my floor, so I've got to go on
This side.
this lift. Oh, this lift is working.
God,
Windows look like
this is
they're
putting me. I always
disintegrating on
wanted
the
to go to
inside a little
Vegas.
bit. I think you still hear a lot of noise from outside from these windows.
And obviously it's a
I mean,
tourist
27
mecca.
to
But just like
down here.
the grossness of the tourists so far. To
Now,
be
these
blunt,
hallways are a bit,
I'm just like, oh god, I really don't want to go there.
Here's my room. So I've booked the bog
I gotta say, that
standard
always
basic
confuses
room.
me.
I need some more light. Hang on.
The US, your light switches or
There
your
you go.
switches are
First thing
reversed
I
to
noticed when I walked in the
basically everywhere else.
was the smell. It didn't smell too
always
bad,
throws me
but
whenever
you
I go
can
there.
tell that there is a smell that's masking another smell. So it's that horrible kind of musty smell, but there is some air freshener in the air. Check out my view overlooking the rest of the hotel. You can see just how big
Up
and
is
how many
on, down
rooms
is off.
This
Where?
hotel actually
Pretty much everywhere
has.
else I've been.
It's crazy.
It's the other way around.
These curtains don't serve a purpose, hence why they look a little bit naff. Because the only curtain, or what you need in this instant, is this roller blind, which does the job. The first time I ever came to Vegas in my entire life, I stayed at this hotel. And
In this
I had
room?
nothing else to go by, really. I thought it was great. That was going back 20 odd years, and from what I can remember, the rooms look pretty similar. Can't find the light switch for that though.
Yeah,
where you
so I
sit
think
at
that's sort of
table
the problem with these
with a nice
places.
chair, couple of plastic cups.
They just haven't updated
a
them
nice
at all.
bucket. So here's the bed.
No budget.
frills, really. And actually, like, compared to some of the reviews, you know, where they're saying about the stains on the walls, it doesn't overly look that bad. But saying that, I don't think this is the room that I was supposed to have, because as I checked into the reception, the lady looked at my ID and looked back at the computer screen, and then she said she had to go into the office for some reason, and then she came out, and I said, was there a problem? And she just said, oh, I was just making sure that you had the right room.
Did she
So I was a
recognize
little
him?
bit confused. So maybe, well, I haven't really been upgraded, and I don't think I'm known that well in America. Let's do the bed test.
I wonder. So
Oh,
imagine
that's comfy.
potentially
nice.
hotels do
Don't
just
worry,
like
the shoes
look
are not
up
on the
who
bed.
is a hotel
So on one of the
reviewer.
reviews, it said about bed bugs. So a good precaution
maybe
to help against
did
bed
know.
bugs is a mattress encasement, which they do have. You'd be shocked to find out that a 5-star hotel up the road, and I asked for one of these, and they did not know what it was. And basically a mattress encasement is where the mattress goes in, it zips it up, so if there's any critters in there, they'll stay in there and they'll die. And yes, I know that bed bugs can be elsewhere, like in the box springs, which is always a problem that you can't really do anything about, but at least they're taking active measures, or it shows they did have bed bugs. I mean, yeah, there's a little bit of fingerprint and smear marks on the table, but it's expected. You know, it is a pretty old hotel now, and I'm kind of,
Yeah, I mean, I guess I
if I
don't
had to say this,
ever
the room
look that
is a
closely.
little bit similar to Circus, but the carpet seems newer and it has been hoovered. And I take it these are not, I hope these aren't stains, these are just where it's just been brushed, right? The air conditioning unit
I
that
wouldn't
some
touch
people
that.
moan about, it is quite noisy, but again, it's an old hotel. What do you expect? You can tell they've removed the old beds and put new beds in, look, because there's the fixings for the old beds. The new beds obviously seem a little bit smaller. Reminds me of the Britannia hotels in the UK. Some real good antique furniture here. Look at that.
True, I remember that.
Oh, there's the safe. Think about the amount of thousands of clothes that have been in here. Looks like someone's been biting the phone. Why would
So
somebody do
weird.
that?
I love it, but it's so weird.
Gross.
Oh, air break.
Mo is calling. This
Movember's coming.
Unite to take on mental health.
Couple of scuff marks.
I may
just
very well
there and
participate
there.
this year.
What looks like some kind of dripping down the wall. And you can see a few stains on the carpet, randomly in the corner. Wow, I know what some people are saying. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but it is like watching TV in the 90s. The picture quality isn't as sharp at all, but
Sorry,
I mean,
just
it's
looking at
watchable, it's
emails.
fine, but it is like watching TV from the 90s, or watching a film on a VHS. Now that is retro. I mean, look at that. That's straight from the 90s. But does it still work? Let's try guest
Weird.
services.
Need to chase that up.
Choose account review for a complete listing of charge.
It does. Still works.
For a complete viewing of your account, press the button indicating.
My balance is $336. Minus?
I think
Totally confused. Oh,
he was blurring out his
the
name.
deposit? They said the deposit was like $90, and they've charged me $336.
His name's
That
public
is
anyway,
annoying,
so that's why
especially
you
if you
blur out his
don't
name.
maybe have enough on your credit card, and they say they're only going to put $90 on it, and they end up putting that much. I'll have to double check that. So we've got the wardrobe. There's an ironing board.
Especially since his daughter's
and are you ready
influencer.
for the bathroom?
Actually just
No
uses her name.
frills.
So it's not hard
That's
to
the
find
one.
out what his name is.
You get. Although I think, unless I'm wrong, from the last time I was here, maybe slightly updated. Although I do remember the wallpaper being like that.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah, and the shower.
Shower looks
The
horrible.
shower. That shower head. Although this is.
Shower looks
pretty
really
good shower.
horrible.
You could probably get, I don't know, maybe 3 people at a push in the shower. Actually, I think the bathroom's alright. For the price that I pay for the room, the bathroom's pretty good.
Guess we'll
I've
find
got
out.
one towel, a hand towel, and a flannel, and I've got my body lotion there.
Move.
Oh, I've got more towels there.
Bathroom looks nice. Shower looks awful.
They have tried to put it in a point.
Someone jizzed on the wall. Doodah. Doodah.
Gross.
Hey! Someone just in the shower.
Well, apart from a few little blemishes and a few ugly bits, and yes, the TV's not as sharp as you would have hoped, the room actually is all right. What about the rest of the hotel and the pool? Let's go check it out before it closes. There's one thing I don't like though, and that's the hallways. They are really...
I'm way too paranoid
And
to just like leave the door like that and just assume it closed, or particularly assumed it locked. Maybe he went back and like after he cancelled the shot or stopped the shot.
Press the button on the lift.
But absolutely, if I'm staying in a hotel, I'd try the knob before I leave.
And someone's left a card in the lift in a family hotel. Nice. Well, there was something there.
It's MGMT. No, it's M83.
It's a bit random, that is.
It's one of those European bands for him in there.
So let's head to the pool. Gotta go through the gift shop before we get into the pool area.
Beach, let's go to the beach. Oh, that music. Shit, it's so bad.
It's not really selling the sunbeds to me. So I was told that the kids' pool is currently closed.
Somebody shed in the
open it
pool.
back up today, but it might be open up. But it might be open tomorrow. It does have a pretty cool slide for the kids to enjoy.
That's cute. Little waterfall.
I remember this
That
was
music.
the first pool that I ever
It's
saw
doing my
in
head in,
Vegas.
and I'm not even
And
there.
I was quite impressed because I couldn't really compare it to anything else. So it's got one big pool there. There's an adult pool just further at the back. Tell you what, the music is so loud. It's like it's a nightclub outside. The cabanas are not really that much. But the brown furniture doesn't really do it for you. I tell you what, I don't know whose music choice this is.
Yeah,
but
what
it's
the
blooming
hell
awful.
is all that
It's just
music?
It's like a rave at the pool. And bearing in mind this is a family hotel as well, but it's just the same beat going on and on and on and on. Maybe I'm getting too old. I know it's the end of the day.
He's
but
a guy
this
who's
was like
gone
this earlier when I walked around.
to
Like
Ibiza
people they're not clearing up after themselves.
and watched concerts there.
So if you wanted to come
I don't
and
think he's
have,
too old.
An outside shower, probably not a good idea to come here. Why is nobody picking up the towels? They're like just thrown everywhere. It's a shame people can't just use the towel bin. To be fair, it's almost at the end of the day. I think there's a couple of hours left to go till the pool closes, so I guess you can excuse the mess a little bit. Although saying that, I did pop down here like
looking
an
at my
hour and a half
tracking
ago, and
information.
It's still pretty much like it is now. I don't know why people can't just use those towel bins. And when you've had a drink, just clean up after yourself. Because it looks like no one else will.
I mean, at least there's music, actual music now. Oh, somebody died.
So it's 10 to 6. People are a little bit annoyed because the pool's supposed to be open till 7. They're literally just telling everyone to just get out. So they do normally open till 7, but they're preparing for the winter hours, I've been told. That's why they're closing the pool at 6. Even though
have the feeling that's probably not true.
38 degrees, it's still summer, but they're preparing for their winter hours. That's why they're closing an hour earlier. Much to the annoyance of a lot of people in the pool, but I guess they...
You just saw somebody go past with
didn't
a
check the website properly.
crash cart.
I was told that the children's slide and the
I
children's
have the
pool is,
feeling
closed
something probably
sporadically
happened.
at the minute, but it should be open tomorrow. when you look closely at the theming, at least all the lights are still on. The stained glass windows are not cracked. They're all looking still pretty good.
You don't really notice it though, do you, the theming?
One of the shows that's been in here for a very long time is Thunder from Down Under. And
There's Pete.
a restaurant that I always tend to visit when I'm here, that's Johnny Rockets up here. They seem to be smoking still in this hotel, though. The Sherwood Forest Bar. Is it open?
You should have kept it open then.
Oh, it doesn't look like... Oh, it's closed at the minute, that's a shame. If you want that true American experience, Johnny Rockets.
The
is
true
definitely a
American
must.
experience. Pete, can you confirm?
Now, when I first came in here, they used to do dancing and everything.
As our resident American, is this the true American experience? Oh, it's...
powers. We're gonna walk the witch's road to get it back. The road is a death wish.
And apparently a 100% certified Aberdeen Angus beef burger coming my way. Just gotta wait for
True
this to
American,
go
you've
off.
got Scottish
I did ask for
beef.
a small. Let's see if it's as good as I remember. Ooh, smells good. I just went for a bacon cheeseburger.
Don't go there.
Still a good burger.
I wasn't planning on it, in all fairness.
Come to Excalibur, but for families and kids, there's a whole amusement arcade down here.
I 100% would believe it.
Circus a little bit. Look how old this game is. This has been here from what? The 80s? 90s? I'm not sure.
And there's nobody attending it?
If you do come and stay at the Excalibur, you must head in to see Tournament of the King's Dinner Show. It is an amazing show.
I'll do that at
Food
least.
and you drink brought to you whilst you watch heroic knights battle each other, fair maidens dancing, and it's a really good Vegas night out.
I appreciate it's a bit dumb, but it's so, I guess, over the top I'd do it. He's at the Statue of Liberty. I really do want to go to Vegas.
One of the few downsides to this hotel is that people still smoke in here, so the stale smell of smoke is awful everywhere. Breakfast is up here in the food
I guess
court.
it's all
We're
the
gonna
same
go
though,
to the
right?
Buffet.
It's just sitting around a pit, eating
So I
a
didn't show
chicken
this
leg
last night, but this
and
is
watching
the,
people
the
cosplay.
Food court, and they've got pretty much every
Hey,
fast food
sir.
restaurant
Do
here,
you have a
like
question?
Pizza Hut, Fat Burger. There's
You have a
Popeyes.
McDonald's in your house?
Fairly early in the morning. It's just after 8:30. on
I
a
want that
Sunday.
as a clip, actually.
So the buffet is really quiet, and I think I've got.
I'm gonna
it all
make
to
that.
myself for
I'm gonna get that
breakfast.
clip and make it
Obviously
a
not just breakfast.
bits
They serve in here.
redemption. Yeah, the Richie Racist fat kid. You have a McDonald's in your house?
Cakes.
It's
are
gonna be a bits
everywhere.
one though. Like you have to pay for that one. I ain't giving away that one for free. That's too
Bread and
good.
butter pudding.
It's the best line from any movie in the 90s.
That's good.
That better be on your top 10,
This
Pete.
is sugar-free. Loads of donuts.
I wasn't
Loads
paying
of
enough attention.
pastries.
I
do
literally wasn't
find
paying
it
enough attention to it.
amazing.
I just saw
It's
them doing the thing.
breakfast time, but they offer absolutely everything. And on a weekend, they also offer bottomless mimosas. So it'd be rude not to go and get one.
It's 2 to 6. Nice.
Although no one is here serving.
And your number one is blank check when the 30-year-old woman kisses a child.
There's nobody serving with my drink here. I wanted to try it. Okay, well, I'll come back and get my mimosa later.
I'm guessing that's from Richie Rich as well. It's been so long since I've seen it, I don't remember.
Nachos.
I literally only remember the McDonald's bit. That's the only thing in the whole movie I remember.
Oh, here's some breakfast stuff. We've got
Other than the fact that I got it confused, like I always get
egg,
Richie Rich confused with
sausage
Black
bacon.
Chick. It's the same thing.
Wow.
Of a kid
Look
being rich and having like this gigantic
morning,
house.
Bone-in honey glazed ham.
I annoyingly
Turkey. Smoked brisket.
have to go now.
Pancakes. Biscuits. Chicken.
There's only 4 minutes left, but unfortunately I do have to jet. We're going to do the raid. I apologize. We don't get to see what the price is or any of that.
I'm a psycho. I told you I'm a psycho. Really? I'm a psycho. Told you. You know I'm a psycho. I told you I'm a psycho.
Bye-bye. By Roy, Pete, Crunchy, Assad, Beetle, all of you, I appreciate you all. I don't know who else is there. Claustro, everybody else who's been lurking, hanging out. Appreciate you all. You knew that I was a psycho. I told you I was a psycho. Why? Bye-bye.